Imagine waking up one day, stepping outside, and realizing that the entire world has changed. The streets you once knew are unfamiliar. The faces, the voices, even the language, everything is different. You reach for your money, but people stare at it in disbelief, as if it belongs to a forgotten past. Because it does. You have been asleep, not for a night, not for a week, but for centuries. This is not a story from a fantasy book. This is real. This is the miracle of the people of the cave. There was a time when faith was a crime, when believing in the one true God meant persecution, suffering, and even death. But among the people of that time, there were young men who refused to bow to falsehood. They were not prophets, they were not kings. They were just like you and me. Yet their hearts burned with truth, and their souls longed for the mercy of their Creator. They knew they could not stay. If they did, they would be forced to abandon their faith, to betray their very souls. So they made the hardest choice anyone can make. They left everything behind, home, family, comfort, and walked into the unknown. With nothing but their faith to guide them, they found shelter in a cave, a place of silence, a place of refuge. They turned to their Lord with a prayer that still echoes through time. Our Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and guide us to the right path. And then, the miracle happened. Allah, in His infinite wisdom, caused them to sleep, a deep, dreamless sleep that lasted for over 300 years. The sun would rise and set, yet they remained untouched by its heat. The world outside changed, empires rose and fell, but inside the cave, time stood still. And then one day, they awoke. They thought they had slept for just a day, maybe a few hours. Hungry and cautious, they sent one of their own to buy food. But as he walked into the city, he realized something was terribly wrong. The people dressed differently, spoke differently. He handed the merchant his coins, and the man gasped. These were ancient coins from a time long gone. News of their return spread like wildfire, and soon the entire city came to witness the impossible. A group of men from the past, brought back to life as a sign from Allah. They had left behind a world that rejected faith, and now they returned to a world where belief in Allah was embraced. Their sacrifice was not in vain. They had become a living proof of Allah's power, a reminder that truth always prevails, no matter how much darkness tries to erase it. And just as Allah had granted them sleep as a mercy, He returned their souls in peace, leaving behind a story that would inspire generations to come. Their story is not just history, it is a message, a lesson for you and me. Will you stand firm in your faith? Will you trust Allah even when the world turns against you? Because know this, when you walk towards Allah, He will always make a way for you. Or do you think that the people of the cave and the inscription were a wonder among our signs?